Boop. Hey. Hi. Hello. It is I. ThatWriterUKnow. What's up? How's it going? Welcome back to a new stream under a new regime. Boy. Yeah. Elon Musk went on TV today and with his full chest did multiple Nazi salutes. Anyways, I have deactivated my Twitter account and Facebook. Honestly, should have done a long ago. Long time ago. But, yeah. Get ready. Gonna be a long 4 years in the US. Very long 4 years. But anyways, on a lighter note, boop, video game. Welcome back to Dragon Age, the Veilguard, where last time God, I did so much last week that I honestly don't remember what happened on Thursday's stream specifically. I think it was just side questing. I think it was side questing in Minrathous, like post-lighted Minrathous. If I remember correctly. What side quests were there? Cleared out some caves of some dark spawn. I know that. And those caves turned out to be much larger than initially suspected. But I can't access those areas yet. That was like the only quest I remember. I know there were more. There was like a inventory cultist dude who sacrificed a guy in an attempt to like heal his son, I guess, cure his son of some disease. And then I guess couldn't handle the guilt, and so that person killed themselves. Very dark. All I can really remember from those side quests. But main quest wise, we recruited a new companion as we went to the Grand Necropolis of Navarra to meet Emmerich, who nice, polite necromancer. We found as we asked him to basically be our Fade expert, and he was all like, "Sure, but first, there's some weird screams happening, some uncharacteristic screams happening amongst the undead. We should go check that out." So we went to go check it out, and found that somebody had disturbed like this. Someone had like summoned a despair demon or something in the necropolis, and we had to figure out who done it, and as well as to get rid of it. So to get rid of it, we had to go to like this big bell tower thing, or big giant bell chamber, and activate it. But we found that the chambers you needed to access in order to ring the bell were closed off, and we're like, well, that's weird. So we it was turned off, so we had to go collect like some things to activate it, and while doing so we also went to like another chamber where Emmerich kind of spoke with the dead. He can't speak with dead, and we learned that the Venatori summoned the demon, and we're like, oh, that's not good. But it was very obvious. We're like, those Venatori red barriers up and everything earlier, so it's like, you know, this is the least surprising thing. But yeah. We eventually kind of activated the bell, fought off some Venatori as Emmerich kind of carried out a ritual to activate the bell that dispels demons from the necropolis. Yeah, we succeeded in that, and Emmerich is now part of our party, and he's bringing with him his skeletal servant, Manfred. He's very nice, very cute, and yeah. We also like immediately got a quest from Emmerich, if I remember right. But I don't remember what that quest was about. No, honestly, we're just gonna continue. There was so much that happened that last week that I don't remember all of the finer details. Mainly because of the 12-hour stream. My thoughts are all jumbly. All jumbled up with those. Necropolis halls. Restless spirit. From the necropolis via the crossroads or fast travel. Brantford. Runs off on his own. First of all, let's just go visit our new buddy. Very goth. Goth entryway. Still setting up.
The view of the Fade here is marvelous. I can't believe this room wasn't taken.
Oh, he's got like a little window up there. Why is that suspiciously colored? Why is this particular brick like weirdly polished? Playing Cyberpunk over the weekend, so now I'm like confusing the controls again. Caretaker can now enchant items in your inventory. Enchantment. Empowering the workshop. Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the caretaker's workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of all weapons you can find or purchase while adventuring. Oh. Just straight up. Yeah, we're at level 6 now. And we can upgrade things. Level 4. Got it. Emmerich. You're new. Maybe at max level. Hi, Echo. How you doing? What these enchantments are. Unlock at rank 8. Pretty damage. What is that? Yeah, armor damage. And based off the type of item, it does. Started buffering as you were greeting me. Did you say anything more than just "Hey Neko"? Hey Neko, how you doing? Oh, I can even upgrade the or enchant unique items. Kinds of weapons. Okay, no, doesn't look. I woke up to a nightmare last night. Nice. Love when that happens. It's great. How you feeling? Hope you were able to get back to. You can wait. You can enchant your abilities. What the fuck? Hey yo. That's pretty cool. Oh. And their abilities? Can't enchant their ability. Interesting. I guess their skill trees do have kind of upgrade. Upgrade. Shatter. Range attacks break through enemy's guard for 10 seconds. Okay. Your current potion's additional effects are applied. Amari. Thingies. Summons an envoy of the dead, which explodes in a blast from necrotic energy. Manfred, no. And Wise Morn Watcher, healing. The bell tolls. And we're cast a death curse that, after a short delay, causes an enemy to explode with necrotic energy. Applies quietus to targets, dealing increased damage. Quietus, a unique affliction that Emmerich uses to deal necrotic damage each second to his enemies. Neat, time slow. Pretty much all of the spellcasters. Entangling spirits. Emmerich summons spirits to entangle and hinder your enemies. Deals high stagger. Deals damage to the target and all enemies within 4 meters of it. I like the sound of these two. We're gonna go that, that. Didn't mean to fully back out. One more. I don't dream often, or at least I don't often wake up remembering them, and so nightmares stick in stronger in my memories. So to me, it's not a big deal, but a deal, you know. Yeah, yeah. I don't dream very often either. Note left. Note, Emmerich. Note to Harding on souls. Note left on a thick book. It wasn't a silly question at all. There's an enormous difference between a spirit and a soul, but the metaphysics are rarely taught outside mage circles. A soul is the richly numinous force within every living being. You and I, our companions, our opponents, all possess a soul. When we slumber, it slips into the fade, our most intimate connection with the land of dreams. A spirit is an entity formed entirely in the Fade from raw magic. While both dwell in intangible regions, a trained mage will never mistake one for the other. I've found Craverton's Dialogue of the Outer Reaches to be the best starting book on the subject if you'd like to pursue his absolutely gripping theories on autogenous liminality. Misconceptions about the necropolis. No one has more respect for Brother Genetivi's scholarship than I, but his writing on Navarre details very little of the practices of the Grand Necropolis. The more I travel, the more I'm convinced these Elysians have led to unfortunate conclusions by people of less than generous imagination. For example, we do not lock up our dead to pound fruitlessly against their coffins in the dark. Our departed lie in peaceful state, or even wander. The undead tableau are loving constructions, not dress up with corpses. And in the event a malign spirit causes a disturbance, we don't simply throw them in a tomb and toss the key. Sometimes I think Warden Davern crafts these questions to tease me. From Emmerich's diary. I do enjoy the concept of good necromancers. Me too. Complications in the Veil. The Veil, our immutable, eternal barrier against the Fade, or so we thought. There has recently been a great weakening in the Veil, thanks to the confluence of magic in the south we've yet to understand. What scant information we have paints a chilling picture. The Veil may be undone permanently, either in large parts or as a whole. We cannot give way to panic. Should this threat be real, someone must be prepared to answer. If the veil falls, thousands of lives, all we hold dear, will be swept away. Cannot say what would take their place. Notes from a lecture by Emmerich Volkaren in 942 Dragon to a council of Chantry scholars, nobility, and Navarran mages. A permission granted. A letter stamped in the seal of the Morn Watch. Greetings, you have driven despair from the shrouded halls. For this you have our thanks. If Venator return to plunder, hunt them as you will. It is signed with a complicated, impenetrable sigil. After the dragon. Rook, Venator took full advantage of the chaos. As if the dragon wasn't enough, I knew it would be bad, but it's gone worse than I thought. I'll need to stay here longer. You remember Templar Rana? I'll let the fish fry. Alec from the threads, they're alive, but there are others I still need answers for one way or another. I'll be back once I know. Got it. Or in other words, not going to be back until at least the next story chapter.
Rook! Hi! Hey!
Never has anything to say other than greetings.
I hope Nev's alright. She must be so torn up about her friends in Minrathous. At least Treviso will be alright.
That's one city. I mean, I'm sure. that the big fight
Look.
with the Evanurus is probably gonna take place in Manrathus anyway, so it'd get fucked anyway. So let's be real.
Ilario has always been rash. He acts on his first instinct when he should wait for his second. I was always pulling him out of trouble. Then he always stood by me through my own.
Here. Oh no. Important. As Evan, my
Hey,
son.
Hassan.
We just start playing rock, paper, scissors. Azan? More like my son. Exactly. Draw. Yay. Let's go. Lost so many times through a little. No, he doesn't deserve that.
I wish I could get moving. I hate being stuck in here.
You've got a bad case of plot injury. You'll never recover from it, Varric. I'm sorry. Terminal. Hey, Draconis on the spectrum. Welcome in. How you doing? Wait, let's run a few things. Wealth? Contract? Right. Wealth. That one. Warping it up. No. Deep Road Shaper. An effigy of a dwarven scholar trusted with putting history and culture to stone. Kneeling Hala. Seated figure of a creature common throughout Dalish culture. Terrarium stand. A complete self-sustaining ecosystem preserved from the rest of the world behind fully sealed glass. Doing good, got laundry in the dishwasher running, some food ordered and on the way. Sitting down with an X-Men comic while I listen. Nice. Very chill. Have a good time reading X-Men. Never really got into comics. Like manga, yes. Like DC comics. Like DC and Marvel comics, no. Okay. Dragon Slayer's there. New quest in that area. Yeah. Alright. Our new buddy, Emric. Your one singular warrior.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
What?
That's nice.
Like having a chat over a pint?
Some are quite conversational.
Nice, nice. Where's that? Oh. Quest there. We've got a merchant. Too. Oakley doke. Hey. What? Technically already. Used for Extinction from Grant Morrison's new X-Men. The latest one. A note on ailments of the dead. Any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the necropolis's sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis. Hello.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
Sounds like Gillenane. We have another quest.
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
We must...
What's the state of things in the Shrouded Halls?
We have made an acceptable amount of progress, yet work remains.
The dead are restless still.
How go your journeys, Professor?
The things I've witnessed could already fill a travelogue.
We would learn of them.
Next week's luncheon, perhaps?
You've literally... Oh. I mean that. You've literally only been to the lighthouse. Hello?
Prepare well.
Here, take all of this junk. Fancy doodads we got. Oh, memento. Haunted statuette. A treasure for any necromancer, this obsidian carving of what awaits us all in the end is haunted by a small, harmless spirit. Mind if I do? Engagement. Foreign. Terrarium? I already have that. I already have one. I guess that's a memento. Sightless skull. That comes for us all. Morn watchers carry it with them. Hold. Applies necrosis to nearby enemies on potion use, 10%. Alright. Why that? Sure.
The dead keep watch.
Post rate. Do this. Like the look of this one. Playing Fashion Souls. Alright, give me the comparison. Like my target applies vulnerability to necrotic damage. Applies necrosis versus demons and undead. Okay. Detonations deal 25% damage versus health, plus 25% detonation damage versus demons and undead. Dubbed the Death Shroud by some cheeky Morn Watchers, this generous draping of heavy cloth and leather is built to outlive its wearer. What they look like. Alright. I prefer his more flashy outfit. Written over artwork. What began as an anatomical study has degenerated into a series of furious notes from several scholars on whether a skeleton can ever be said to be nude. Woo-woo. Ayo. Give me some Fashion Souls? Hell yeah. So Navarre's out here drawing their skelemans like those Orlesian girls.
There we go.
I don't know what that did.
Let's see if we can figure this out. What do we have here? There we go.
Damn. Damn. Kill more. Give me the lore. An overview of spirits malign. Malign spirits are inevitable. We understand what manifests them directly in our world: jealousy, arrogance, greed, rage, and fear, bolstered very often by bloodshed. Corruption of the undead is more insidious. It takes a significant disruption in the Fade, a more powerful spirit, or other mystical conditions to transform a normally serene denizen of the necropolis into one of the malicious dead. Luckily, after banishing such spirits, we may recover the corpse and once again infuse it with a benign possessor. In circumstances where mortal suasion is behind a peaceful spirit's downfall, the penalty is clear. The lives and bodies of those who tamper with the undead of the necropolis are forfeit unto the Morn Watch. Notes by Watcher Myrna.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
Awesome. So many.
That did it.
Placate mischief.
Straight away.
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
Right.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Wonder what's so important behind there.
They're powerfully warded, and yet... someone passed through these doors not long ago.
Fine.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
Right. Okay.
That did it.
Pretty simple. Just to find all the thingamawhatsits.
The shrouded halls have been left in appalling condition.
Crumpled parchment. The risen gods and their divine powers sense a potential ally in the necropolis. We must sway it to their cause. According to that unbearable necromancer we've had to deal with, the entity we seek should be in the shrouded halls, but be careful. This being is ancient. Who knows what mood it may be in when we find it. One on that side. I didn't even notice that.
That did it.
The Iron Cast. This armor, vividly sculpted musculature, is a testament to Navarro's unrivaled knowledge of anatomy. How goth does it look? Very. Go like this. I see. shit. I didn't realize I was on a timer. Ooh. Yellow hand.
There has to be another wisp around for that locked door.
Already got it.
Let's look around.
Already on it.
That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
Feels boss fighty. Feels very boss fighty. I'ma just save. Oh, this room, Neko says. Alright.
Trouble ahead?
Orbiting Envy Demon. Stop now, Rip. Dead. Easy peasy.
Dead Venatori? How'd they get in here when the door was locked?
An excellent question.
Halal afforded. The Dying Wish. 20, 200 stagger. 100. An experimental staff imbued with magic said to aid the souls of those it kills in their transition to the afterlife. Gilded courage. The cage is empty, yet on certain nights, birdsong pours out through the bars. Open up through flight. 20% projectile ability damage, plus 25% barrier damage from projectile abilities. Gain 25 momentum with projectile abilities that hit an enemy over 15 meters. The Shadow's Chance. Venatori love a spellbook, so we let them find one. It is full of what we believe is right and good. It has converted no one, but we have hope. How optimistic of them.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are the sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
So was that a demon?
I'm afraid so. And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
Oh, look, a book that wasn't here before. Words scrawled faintly in blood. They thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. Bloody note found on Venator. Well, we know. Place sealed long ago, forgotten, forbidden. Consents magical loci projecting from here into upper world. How? Demons will manifest on those points, tied to seals. One demon loci is in the Anderfels, one back home in Teventer, and one in Arlathon. Kill the demons at the loci, and the door to the inner chamber will unseal. Until entity inside the inner chamber is dead, lesser demons will keep returning. What we don't know, how to leave this bloody place.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Time for a hunt.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
You know?
Your new seals hold.
Good.
Alright. Ah.
We can't search the whole place. Have you seen how far down it goes? Have at them!
We will triumph! The gods will have you!
Very nice. I think my person just missed hitting me because I'm short. Logan.
Looks like the Venatori planned on taking a few things with them.
The villains.
I'm just seeing security features. Be a Lincoln Echo. Them glowy eyes. With a fucking scowl on that man. Library update. Templars in Navarre. To Winter commentary about Templars in other nations, there's a note from Emmerich at the bottom. Navarre is not unlike the Imperium when it comes to Templars. Navarran Templars still put down anyone foolish enough to be possessed by a demon. This is sensible. It is the best use of an attack dog if you are obliged to set one at the gates. Their political power, however, is thin. They're not beholden to the necromancers, but the necromancers don't always yield. It is how they banned the Templars from their crypts. How cynical. To these unvarnished opinions of our kingdom, Navarre's Templars are hardly banned from the Grand Necropolis. There's simply a tacit agreement that any trouble arising there is best left to necromancers, with a certain amount of experience. Unless it's... This mask looks silly. Orb. Dense tone. Duties of the prelate of the Grand Necropolis. The previous prelate, Vestalis Pentagast, passed away in 949 Dragon. The ceremony was attended by his niece, a woman of some renown. Oh yeah? He's the Juggernaut, baby. How is that supposed to be? He's the Juggernaut, comma, baby? Or is he a Juggernaut baby? If so, that's a big baby. Yeah, that second one. Oh. That's a big baby.
This monster, the Gloom Howler, have you ever seen its like?
Never. No warden I've talked to has either. It's definitely blighted, but not darkspawn. Smart. Something special. Normally I'd relish a hunt like this. Now...
You'll find Asan's siblings. I'm certain.
So am I.
Oh, that led to this area. Guess you're creating the necropolis. Oh. What is it? Yeah, dang English majors. I meant to have a comma, writer. Okay.
There's a haunting.
Burgeoning malice. Oh, he wants to play. Got it. I got it eventually.
There it rings! Gotta move!
So that's level 30.
That thing remind anyone else of Manfred?
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
Sometimes. Researcher's coat. Let's see what it looks like. I'm like, what's the thing then I got? Okay. Pestilence. If an enemy dies while Quietus is active, the effect spreads to another nearby enemy. Okay, okay. Death Knell. Damage versus low health, plus 30%. Quietus now spreads to multiple enemies after the initial burst. Okay. Rot Blast. Initial damage dealt, plus 50. And then an additional 20 for Quietus. Quietus also reduces the target's resistance to necrotic damage by 25%. I like the sound of this one. Read this one. This.
Emmerich, I think this wisp wants something.
Can't do it yet. Missing companion for that? I mean, there's only like one more companion to get, so. I wonder which one it could be. Golly. Guess I'll never find out. Manfred, I knew it. Purple diary page. The mist never lifts on the plains below the halls. It was a mistake to travel one of them alone. Who rang those chimes? What was that shape I saw gliding through the thickest patch of fog? Why am I so cold? Days later, even in front of a fire, Baker, I ache for the skies.
Wonder what their story was.
I could ask, if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
Stumbling. The steps. Skeletons saw. Oh. No choice. Had to be brave. Had to be brave. Too late to cry. So many graves.
That's gonna require me to be. Yeah. Where am I going with this? Whee! Preserved Gurnhide. 10% weakened effectiveness. Handsome Navarran armor issued to practitioners of necrotic arts on the off chance an enemy gets close enough to land a blow. What it look like? Like, it looks nice. But I feel like it would look better on another character, you know? You know? Agreed. Yeah. A lot of these outfits are very hit or miss. Erring towards miss. Crumbling Foreman's note. If we don't put our backs into shoring up the shrouded halls right now, they won't be fit to enter. But I'd rather take my final rest rather than push another wheelbarrow of sand. We need more necromancers to get their noses out of their books and do some work down here. Things would go right faster with some corpses. What bastard? I just want to say hi.
More Venatori, and they're summoning a demon this time.
I see we've company.
Strike them again!
Aha!
God protect us! You feed the gods!
I was about to say, where are those demons they summoned? It just had like a little beach.
Spectacular rope. Make it hurt. It's open.
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Myrna and Veilguard will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them get.
Oh. Finally got an upgrade for this one. Fine-tuned breakthrough magical wards and protections. This bow is favored by shadow dragons.
Gathered here undetected. We really must raise new corpse guards.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
You want it? Oops. I hear.
That did it.
I was about to say, yeah? Can I open? Death-worn wraps. Applies siphoned to nearby enemies on potion use. 17% potion radius effect. It's gonna collect a weird painting. Strange painting. A painting recovered from the collapsed tomb of an ancient king. The stories surrounding the burial site are about spectral figures and a stolen crown, or typical necropolis room. Of course. Just rumors. King, tell me your secrets.
What do you dream of in the dark?
No! Not yet! Don't bury me! I'm alive! I'm still alive!
Oh.
It's open. There's light.
No commentary on that? Everything's fine. That person wasn't buried alive. Everything's A-okay. How do we get there? A note on the pools. Visitors are discouraged from leaning too close to the pools. It's been said that one can hear secrets of the dead in the ripples of the cascades, but sometimes the waters plunge deeper than they should. I.e., you gonna drown. We did.
A lot of dead bodies. You don't burn them?
The Vara is dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays of the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
Usually when I send something to its death, it stays that way.
Oh, there's more lads.
Watch for ranged attacks!
Well, aim! They're firing at us!
Time to finish this!
That's the last of them.
Yeah, there was a door over here then I saw. If it's open yet. It is not. Oh, hello. Hello. A lot of mementos. Vibrant quill. The vibrant hues of this quill seem completely alien so deep inside the Grand Necropolis. It must belong to someone here who yearned for brighter days and brighter places. Oh, dude. Tightly rolled scroll. To effect a proper cleansing of the vaults of the beloved, should malign spirits find their way into the vaults, they will be drawn again and again. After you drive them out, you must light candles to keep them from returning.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
Here eventually. Just likes climbing on things.
Last candle. The vaults should be quieter now.
The air grows lighter already.
And now get that chest. Yep. Funerary finery. Pretty good. That one looks pretty slick. Though. You like his OG outfit most. Vault of the Beloved. One of my favorites, I think. The one you got, I mean. This one does look very slick. I like his kind of Victorian-esque outfit there.
Those are bones. Has this spirit been scattering someone's corpse around?
It considers this all a game. Let's return the remains to where they belong.
Oh.
We're not alone. Look out behind you!
Smooth, Rook.
I have to retry this.
Rain, incoming! Pick! Come on! Beat the odds.
The bones we found just disappeared.
They what?
They what? Alright, I got called down. Wanted to let the timer run out. I just don't like that shade of red. Understandable. Green daybreak. Boop. I am back. I had chicken strips and curly fries for dinner with some ranch dressing. Pretty good. Okay.
Let's try this again.
Bring on this one. Here. Uh-huh.
The bones we found just disappeared.
They what?
Okay, so none of them are past there. Know that now. You're in. What? Hiding something. Hiding view of shit. Oh, there's public warning. Wanted poster of the notorious half-made bandit, a thief who escaped a Mornwatch anatomy class post-mortem. He remains a persistent scourge in Navarra City. Amazing. Beautiful. Love it. I'm wearing medium helm and armor. Momentum deals 150 necrotic damage. Enemies. Eliminating with a duration ability increases any existing affliction stacks. Duration radius or distance. Duration radius or distance increases depending on the ability. Mm-hmm. Per your maximum arrow count. Strike ability. Strike. Floaty dagger. I was making my way up to that one. Feeling that. Be a little something there. Ah, it's just a stay block view of anything. Making my way downtown. Going fast.
Let's try this again.
I was right. All I had to do was discover that niche.
That did it. The bones are back where they should be.
Missing some stuff still. Jade Cleaver for a character that I don't have yet. And Researcher's Robes upgrade. Detonation versus enemies at low health reduces Emmerich's ability cooldowns by 50%. Very nice. Select another painting. Memento Mori. A picture filled with dense symbolism of the necromantic arts. These allegorical illustrations are popular gifts for children about to come of age. Awesome. Nice and wholesome. Back around here. Hello.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
Have the vows in the vaults of the beloved been renewed?
We have found willing souls.
Very good.
Alpha restless sleep, of course. Find the haunting in our.
The Venatori won't be bothering you anymore.
You have our thanks.
The spirits rest more soundly.
There are no further signs of the Venatori. However, we may wish to send some back as cautionary examples to the rest.
Yes.
Will that deter them?
Myrna, we finished clearing out the Vault of the Beloved.
Our thanks. We will arrange a vigil there.
Eternity will resume.
We understand you have reunited the remains of one of the deceased.
A wisp was scattering some bones.
It is their nature to indulge.
As in most cases, they can be taught.
We found a sealed door with an unfriendly spirit trapped inside.
Curious. I'm unfamiliar with any records regarding this entity. Proceed with caution.
It'll be fine.
Wear its words.
So, nice tombs you have here.
Thank you, Grey Warden. A pleasure to welcome one of your venerable order.
Their sacrifices are mourned by those beyond.
That's good?
Yes.
Everything under control?
Only so much as we might serve the necropolis.
Our work is ever seen.
Good day.
Good day.
Arm yourselves.
Okay. The iron. Brewing Signet. Might as well. Trade that thing. Skeletal arrangement. A somber style that takes its influence from the sophisticated elegance of the Morn one. Multiple scrubs, adjudicators, dexterous leathers, stuff. Hail and drapery. Who's this? They touched crystal. Rank 4. Okay.
Prepare for the hunt.
That is up. Please do. Open from the other side.
How are you faring with Hassan, Davrin?
It's all good. He's behaving, minding his manners, quiet as a mouse.
So, all the squawking from your room.
The lighthouse is trapped. Must have been the wind.
I distinctly heard a griffin shriek.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes he acts out.
You must instill some discipline. Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
Uh-huh. Except Hassan's a griffin.
And clever. That will only increase. Believe me.
Yeah. Wasn't it? Oh. Can't get to chest. What is this?
Trouble nearby.
It's a fight then!
This is one place where I don't have the right character. Or rather, I don't have the character yet. And I
Solid blow!
Way to get it done.
don't have the character. Oop. Pinnacle of its kind. It's from the lighthouse, because we have the gift for a friend. A missive. 2 missives. Writing from Navarra. Dear Rook and Professor Volkaren, the Watchers are sending this letter for me. I'm the man who used to be enslaved by the Venatori. My name is Cloudus. Thank you. Bless you for stopping them. I would never have seen the sun again if not for you. I can sew very well. The Watchers say there is a great call for tailors of the deceased. This was strange to me, for we do not need such things in Tevinter, but the Watchers have fed me and found me work. I can never repay them, or you, but I will help Clove Navarre's dead. May you walk in the light, Cloudus, a free man. Nice. From the vault. Dear Rook, we thank you again for cleansing the vault of the beloved. Ceremonies we have not been able to perform for decades have been renewed now that malign spirits cannot manifest within. I would go into more details, but the transelementation involved is one of the Watcher's secrets. I assure you it is largely safe by the standards of the Order. Cordially yours, Watcher Myrna, Keeper of the Seals. Can't return any bell. Eh?
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance. How would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Does he understand hello? Where did his body come from?
Where or who do you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day.
Aw.
He's been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
How smart is he?
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Okay.
Yep, same to you.
It's just Manfred's way of saying hello. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead, inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
No way to know. I want to believe. I'm not gonna say that. What the fuck?
It's got to bring back a little peace, at least.
That's my belief as well. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
Oh. Got his place set up. That's... I see. Hold on. This spiral staircase?
Greetings, Rook.
Hello. Checking out your balcony.
How thoughtful, Rook.
Fit for a necromancer. Wanted to see if he had any further dialogue. Alright, let's see what this Navaran theme looks like. Burning this. For now. We need some nice dwarven decorations in here. That's what we need. So. Go. Barrack.
I wish I could get moving. I hate being stuck in here.
Said that last time. But done any murals yet? No. I don't think I found any of the Crossroads ones. Oh, Harding's not here. Hanging out with Lucanus.
Rook, good to see you.
Hey, Rook. Looking for something?
No. He's not, in fact, hanging out with Lucanus.
We need to carefully plan our next move.
They're drinking coffee. Both of them. Separated by a wall.
Rook.
Oop. Where's Manfred? I didn't see him. Still up there. Alright, Manfred. Best 2 out of 3. That's a draw. Alright, I win. I win. That's 1. The draw. Okay, 1-1. Alright. Next one wins, Manfred. Unless it's a draw. In which case, the one after that. Unless it's also a draw. Ah, Manfred wins. Manfred wins. Big rip. Okay. Pinnacle of its kind. Recommended level 10 to 40. Huh? Recommended level 25. Let's do this one. Codex? Alright. A distressing sight. How I regret visiting Amaranthine today. I'd set out to explore a chantry described in one of Brother Badine's travelogues. Harding came along, but somehow had her fill after only a few minutes. While inspecting some exquisite mosaics, I spotted a funeral procession through a window. I watched, frozen fast, as the mourners fed a shroud into a bonfire. Harding didn't understand why I looked green. Don't those outside Navarra ever find it heartbreaking, dwelling on the departed without the comfort of a body? Even their ashes are scattered to the wind. From Emmeric's diary. Aw. A monthly stipend. I don't understand why Lucanus claims it's bizarre for Manfred to receive a modest monthly stipend. Manfred may need the funds one day, and he's capable of making small purchases with supervision. I admit, however, he fancies the strangest things. Some recent acquisitions, a silver-backed Antivan hand mirror, 20 blue marbles, 4 sticks of chalk, he presented one to Harding, a jeweled brooch, shaped like a lizard. I had to make up the difference. He must learn to tell copper from gold. A brass cup, a rather fine quill knife, confiscated. 2 pounds of almonds removed to the kitchen. Yet more string. The latest item costs nothing. Manfred's become very fond of a little wooden stick he enjoys pointing about. From Emmerich's diary. Aw. But he pays him. Nice. Emmerich and Balara. Seems interesting to see what their dialogue's like. I just realized I brought 2 mages. Things first. Things? No. How do I get there again? Ladders. Let's go here first. You nerds. Yep, exactly why I brought both of them. Locked from the other side.
Lives in this part of town. Told me about the Archon's palace attacking the city.
Was your cousin hurt?
No, she was lucky. Her neighbors lost their market stall, though.
I smell smoke. Window closed. Yay, California.
Some art to soothe your worries?
They'd have taken your work and bought them.
Interest you in a tapestry?
Find the other side. Oh, I can't open. I can't. What?
Watch ahead.
I command you, join
Get
me!
me out of the fucking air. Ah. It's there.
This place feels laid back compared to the Cobbled Swan. Of course, we're not here for a tense meeting.
It reminds me of an establishment I frequented as a student, debating spirits over spirits.
A drink to take your mind off the world's troubles.
Oh. See?
Nothing else?
On.
Everything built up around the docks here.
Writ of freedom. The first condemnation of Tevinter slavery from the same document that proposed it. Someone has always stood for right, but the scissors that cut this page were golden and heavy. Fine. That's it. There then. Oh, I remember. Just gotta keep on with this. So eventually lead me with it.
Shipment. Twitcher than cats in a storm. What's going on?
What isn't? I'll keep your head down while you're here, and return to sea soon.
That bad?
Yep.
I can't believe it. We're meeting after all those letters. It's an honor, Professor Emmerich. What should I call you? I mean, with everything you've done, it feels strange to just call you Emmerich.
Emmerich is fine, please. We're not in a classroom after all. Far less predictable.
Okay, Emmerich. Right. I might call you Professor Emmerich sometimes.
He's nerding out, dude.
Careful ahead.
Damn. One more of this. And we there. Nice way to think there. 8 on. Calm down.
Look, over there.
What is it?
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
That sounds like the trapped demon in the necropolis.
Is it greed that shapes you? I'll flay you alive before you find the treasure I've prepared.
Get clear.
Fire upon! Rook's been hit! Attack from afar!
Got it.
Ranged incoming.
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
Did it escape? How?
A multi-localized sending. The malign spirit trapped in the vault can project facets of its reality into the outer world.
That's pretty neat. Yes. Also, the fucking cannon is really powerful. What's this then? It looks fun.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
Ephemeral shield. Barely legible writing on crumbling parchment. It is now winter. Lucican's disciples continue their feud with the priests of Earthemiel over the plans. Now, instead of a shield for the city created created to the god of beauty's specifications, the priests of night demand that the skybound fortress is transformed to deliver overwhelming force. Why defend against those across the sea when we may destroy them instead? And beauty's devotees, gentle souls oft chosen for their wit and creativity, quailed before Lusicon's might and gave ground. Thus, we builders find ourselves scouring the depths of the ancient catacombs in search of lost elven magic to satisfy the demands of night. Gods have mercy. Will this enterprise never end? It is fun. By the way, presumably only gonna be able to get there. Ah, thing I need. There. That charge up. Question.
Patrols have checked in. They found some more relics.
Huh?
Watch ahead.
Nocturne.
Over there. That could be the haunting spirit Myrna told us about.
It's the Nocturnix, an ancient spirit whose sleep was stolen by the gods. Now it steals the dreams of others.
My dream. Where have they gone?
Hitting us from range.
They're firing at us!
Hitting us from range.
Just one less spirit stirring up trouble.
May he rest now and find the sleep that eluded him. Dream well.
to the long blade. Yeah.
So, does Manfred have, people, thoughts, and feelings?
His self-expression may be limited, but Manfred is as cognizant of his surroundings as you or I. To a certain degree.
Certain degree.
Look, there.
You return.
Pride Eater.
It's the trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that mold you? Do you think you can succeed facing me where the Venatori failed?
Two demons down.
Oh, duelist blade. Nice. When necrosis expires, deal physical damage to the target.
Or two versions of the same demon.
I've seen spirits in Arlethan split themselves like this, but they never went as far as this demon's avatars.
To retain a unified character across such distances, it may very well be ancient.
Very well, connect back to there. Something for that. case having it there. I can jump.
We've company. Like a passageway. If I can go there yet. Nope. That area.
And another Venerel altar.
Sharpened hook knife. Versus taunted enemies. Damage versus barriers 20. Aggro abilities, area abilities, scope of it, of area ability. – 15% less damage from enemies who are shocked. Cost. That cost me. Dagger. And traumatized? Jeez. Just like fuck them up. Charged bow and charged attacks now deal critical damage versus. Well, this one. Take 50% less damage from shocked enemies. Primers are 10% more effective. Ability of each damage type increases by 5%. Physical electricity. Okay, okay. I need to try using that. And greater passive. Right. 2 additional from arrow hits. This bonus is doubled when hitting an enemy's weak point. Gain enhanced damage after defeating an enemy by hitting their weak. Like my sword. Got to jump. Barely made that. Oh. Ah. Something funky going on. Grass root. 20% damage versus shocked enemies. Live in here. Wherever this leads. I don't like that. Ah. Okay. Dead end, or I guess blocked. Can't get there yet. Presumably. Probably be able to get there in the future. Probably quest related. Imagine there'll probably be someone over here later. Back here. To our necromancer friends. Got that restless spirit. Hello.
We got rid of that haunting in Arlathan.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work.
Yippee!
Hello again, Lady Myrna, Watcher Vorgoth. This place is incredible. But, why is it so cold? Is it always so cold?
You feel the remains of despair.
While banished, its effects will only abate with time.
Oh.
How are things here?
Safe under the shield of the bell.
It maintains its watch.
It's Morn Watch.
We bid you welcome. Prepare yourselves. The dead keep watch.
Cool. Doorway that I couldn't get in. Pursue other quests for. Sure. This one. Gate of Faded Glory. Finally start letting me get those statues. Alright, where do I go? Aw.
I see we've company.
Oh, we did it!
Yippee! Hey. Aha.
Look at that. The elven parts of these ruins aren't just bits from the Fade. We actually lived here.
The Empty Forest. This place used to be full of spirits who flocked to Solus's cause. When his ritual went wrong, when everything went wrong, he vanished and the spirits stopped coming. Where are you, my friend? You stopped the Evernuras, but broke the world. Please tell me you didn't leave me to fix all this alone. Alasan. Went wrong, huh? And those statues.
It's another of those statuettes. The memory fragment. And it's just sitting there.
That's sus. That's sus as fuck.
Ambush! The Tom. I knew it!
Careful ahead.
Rain!
Oh.
Been attacked from afar!
Excuse me, sir.
Careful! Look left! Come under fire!
Rain!
Holy shit, these range dudes.
Careful! On your right!
Dead, dude. Jesus fuck, dude. Alright, when was the last autosave?
Look at that. The elven parts of these ruins aren't just bits from the Fade. We actually lived here.
It's another of those statuettes. The memory fragment. And it's just sitting there.
Hmm. Suspicious.
Ambush! The Tom. I knew it!
Ranged incoming.
We're being fired upon!
Trap. That statue was a fake. But if the Fade is mostly reflections of something else, the real one could be close.
fire around here all of a sudden. Sure. The point though. I assume these. Okay. And now. Got the hat? Up. Trickster. Pantomime theater mask of Fen Harel. His narrative role changes with the curse of perspective. He has as many faces as names. His arrival is as much profanity as prayer. Rude. Oh, hello.
And another Fen Harel altar.
Uh-oh. There yet.
through! The Antom are trying to cut us off.
We must be doing something right!
Into the fray!
Oh yeah, they have fucking
Behind you!
We'll fall through! Ah, nicely done.
great, right?
You bet!
Give me your power. The less shit ones. Them facing each other? Have the lights open? On. Have to have the light on. Oh, know where the thing's gonna be.
There. I'd say that's where we're headed.
Yes. Fair to say that.
Trouble over there.
Ranged incoming!
We're under fire!
That did not do much damage. Fine. Armor to fire. Trevisan Poignard. As his abilities grant you plus 10% ultimate. A swift, silent blade, perfect for piercing the black heart of a worthy mark.
Ah, we've done it.
Indeed.
You can tell this statuette is the real thing, a memory fragment, and not just because it was very well guarded.
Got my first one of those. Let's go. Bonk. Alright, is that all from this? Like it. Level 30. Not yet. Almost there, but not quite there. I'll hold off on it until I'm actually that level. Eesh. Oh. It is. Merchant.
Oh, Professor Emmerich, you know that confusing part of the lighthouse?
The crystalline wards that syncopate against the astrolabe?
That's it. I think I found out what they're... Oh, I'm sorry.
Quite all right. Working late?
A little. I'll catch up on sleep later.
Come on, sleep now. Hello. Saved a relic. Curio? Mythos. Dang it. The wisp going. Oh, another merchant. Gray emblem. Champion's brilliant regalia. Oh, Paragon Therese, the Guardian. Paragon Therese Salak stood against the Darkspawn during the desolation of Kalsharok. She gave her life so her people could find safety behind the Tig walls. Yep. Influence implements. Sure. Gray emblem. Sure. Champion's brilliant regalia. A bold layering of polished metals and vibrant textiles, these armaments proudly declare its warrior's battle prowess. Sure. Use that time passes. More merchants. I bet the ghost kitties. Dead. Shadow Dragon. Fighting Thumb. Legendary. Oh. You know, get Neve some upgrades for when she comes back. You know. Well, we'll definitely be back, right? I'm dreaming, but this time I know I am. Even if I didn't, this place would tell me. I'd never dream of a place like this. Cities are full of people. An empty city. I remember. Going somewhere.
Something truly powerful is drawing the undead here.
Yonka's bolt. That reduces harding school.
We're not alone.
Wanderer's note. Hopefully this is a safe place to wait until my body wakes up. I don't remember exactly what happens if you die here. Should have studied more during the course on Fade travel. At least this place seems safe. The room I got sent to for the harrowing was full of spiders that represented all my greatest fears. A Regina Pollux, Virantium Circle, class of 922. The wisp there.
All right, let's get
Boy.
hitting us from range.
To the left! Solid blow!
Ranged incoming.
Fantastic rope!
Oh, nicely done, Rook.
They're rising again. Quickly, find whomever's controlling them.
Absolute glory. Let's go.
Watch your back.
Thanks. Whee. Grave marker. Here lies a slave whose blood opened the path to this place, slain by Venatori, buried by us. She dreamed of freedom, may she find it. Those who watch and remember.
Careful ahead.
Behind the portcullis. That one's raising the others. We need a way through. If I get a wisp to follow me, you'll get a taste of your own medicine.
General with that.
There. Take it out before it raises any more dead.
Look to the right! Spectacular, Rook!
Are y'all?
Oh, we did it.
The Unspoken. Pantomime theater mask of Dirth the Men. In narrative, he is the secret behind what beckons, whose reveal answers questions first denied, then demanded. No. This is fancy.
There's a fight ahead. Excellent hit, Rook!
Those undead looked elven and ancient.
I've seen their armor on old frescoes. They fought for General Rivera, one of Solus's allies. And the gods have raised them to stop us.
Makes sense. Good luck with this boss. Easy peasy.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
In parade hell. Bring Davron. Veilguard. Davron to act as a tank. No, no. Wow, look at all these pots. It's almost like they're telling you that there's a boss ahead. Alright, time to first try it.
Corruption? Undead? I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Benoras, look out!
Take it down!
Looks like we're doing this!
Nice.
For sure!
What's behind?
Drawing power from the Fade Tab.
Not just the tear, the blight.
That should weaken it.
Story unfinished. For freedom.
Rook's taking a beating.
Is back. Turned.
Nice move.
Not again! How do we stop it?
Weakening the Fade Tab. Keep going. That should weaken it.
Right out.
First
They're
try,
gone.
baby.
The Fade Tear and that Revenant. All that's left is its essence. The Revenant's essence feels darker, more powerful. It must be protecting something big. We should look around for a door it might fit.
Yeah, I found these bosses incredibly annoying as a mage. I can imagine. Jeez. The burden. Plus 30% damage while at low health. Low health triggers 10% earlier. Your health cannot go above 70%. Surprisingly heavy, weighs you down, then picks you up. You get knocked down, but you get up again. Everyone's been saying these bosses are easy as mage, but I've just been annoyed. To be fair though, I've been annoyed by the combat and not really liking it. And joke when I saw him. I mean, it was right there. Like, how can you not make that?
Balara,
that
how
one?
does someone have a good time breaking their arm on an Aravel?
No, that part hurt. Broke both of them, actually. Then I passed out.
Sounds like a real party.
It's what came after. Learning the remedies, seeing how a bit of that bark mixed with a dash of this flower could heal.
You sound like Harding in her garden.
But all the little pieces came together, made something new and better. It's why I love tinkering.
Oh yeah, the joke was just like right there. I have to actually place it. The door. Tells me where the others are.
This door. I think the essence we took from that Revenant might be our way through.
No shit.
Then it's a key. Maybe the gods are hiding something.
What? Gods hide things? Never. Unimaginable. Could not happen. Got one of those. Alright. Chilling.
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you.
Hi.
Balara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Balara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
Peru.
Have you run into anything like it before?
Not at all. The principles are familiar, but the application, the finesse. Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirits. Look to Balara for elven magic expertise.
And she knows big words.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed?
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all ours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
Mostly?
That was really reassuring until mostly.
In between the two? It's hard. I've never had a chance like this kind of access to knowledge. It's Solus's old home. I want to learn as much as I can.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
Yep. Rested minds think better.
That knowledge isn't going anywhere. Relax a little. Get some rest. You'll feel better and work better.
Right. I'm not great at that. Relaxing, I mean, I think to myself, what if I do it wrong? Then it's 3 hours later and I'm even less relaxed than I was.
Perhaps I can help you.
With what? Relaxing?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises, the ones we show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Of course.
Teach this girl how to meditate.
We must look out for one another.
Meditate?
And
Meditate.
thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
Okay, I am going to relax right away. But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
I played Orb and Dagger and had a bit of trouble with those bosses too. That's yeah. Communal notes on the lighthouse. Thank you for your notes, Balara. You've discovered fascinating things about these artifacts, Emmerich. Thanks, Professor. I wish I knew more about the lighthouse itself. The ancient elves crafted a lot of places right inside the Fade, but this one's so calm. You really think it likes company? Yes. From the way the etheric flow bends to the pulse of this place, the lighthouse is shielding us from the stronger currents. Without it, we'd attract dangerous company in the Fade. Emmerich. Did Solus build this place himself? How old is it? So many mysteries. Valar. Speaking of which, wherever did this stain come from? Emmerich. Sorry, spilled coffee when an artifact went off. Valar. Let us begin a fresh page. Your besties. Alrighty, besties. The Unspoken. Rhythman. Veilguard. A lighthouse spirit. I'm starting to wonder if the lighthouse might be alive. There's almost a heartbeat, I'd call it. A rhythm to how things happen and move. I asked the professor about it, and he told me about something called a genius loci. The spirit of a place. Spirits are attracted to emotion, right? And a place that has a lot of emotion tied up with it, that's going to attract an especially strong spirit. And there's a feeling like something's watching us, but not in a bad way, more comforting than anything, and that's nice. I want to see if I can speak to it. Not sure how I do that. Going to ask the professor about it. From Balara's journal. Just on not marking those as red. That one. Those, yeah.
I wish I could get moving.
I know, Eric. Not letting you place anymore? Nah. I got one. There are lots of noises. When you have to progress further, then probably. Would it make sense?
I think I'm getting used to the fade.
See? That's odd. Uggs. Discovered them on accident. Just happened to pass by a mural and it gave me a prompt.
Hey, Asan.
Probably a later game thing.
Rook.
Hi. Dark.
I think we're getting low on onions again.
Not the onions. Anything but the onions. Okay, still watching this? Has it moved over an inch? Was there a whisper in this wall? I haven't picked up any more statues, have I? No. Alright, Manfred. I'm gonna win this time. Okay, lucky shot. Alright. Well, I already lost best 2 out of 3. Big oof. Immediate loss. That is. Maybe I gotta slow down. Oh. Definitely just can't do it yet. But it is a little bit past 8:30, which is my usual stopping time. So we are gonna end here for today. And we will continue this next time.